I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know, that was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, The Definition of Man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the woman you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Top Soil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo, we are here. We are here on a Media Mondays, people. Media fucking Mondays. We out here in these streets. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. What's going on, Miles? Pop with your man.
Hey, brother. What's going on, man? Just out here being grateful that I have someplace warm to be while it's cold as shit outside. You feel me?
That's a fact.
It's crazy cold. Like the frost is ridiculous out there.
Mm-hmm. Now that's real talk. That's real talk. Sure. You know what I'm saying? Because it's you know, it could always be worse. You know what I'm saying? Niggas could be outside out here in the streets. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to my lovely lady April MC in the building. And shout out to April, man. And shout out to all of the people who got on the online dating consultation flash sale. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all of y'all. And remember, guys, for those who got it, hit us up with your days so we can schedule it. So some of y'all already scheduled your stuff. So for those who haven't scheduled yet, just remember to email us and we will schedule that and get that cracking. But shout out to everybody that took advantage of it. You know what I'm saying?
Schedule your meniscus with the on the Gickle Gang.
They don't know nothing about that.
Is that shit for real or is that just some internet shit? Like,
I don't know. That's some other language that, you know what I'm
saying? Yo, like that shit remind me of that movie Pootie Tang.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Like, yo, these they claim it's from I think I heard the dude said it was from Baltimore.
Right.
I don't know.
A select few that know, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't even know. I'm like, I don't know what these niggas, I need some subtitles.
Yeah, go to shoplocario.com and get your with the Gickle Yang on the Fraganackle with the meniscus.
I don't know what they be talking about. But shout out to Miami Soldier in the building, Armani Nelson, Studio Home Music, June Sports. Shout out to Omar, Dukalex, Wicked Scorpion. Shout out to you. Phoenix is in the building. The Paul is in the building. What's going on? Chris Day. Devin, what's good? What's popping with you? Shout out to who else we got up in here? Captain Caleb in the building. What's going on? Cardio King is up in here. Shout out to you. Appreciate you. Mark Tavius in the building. Alexander is up in here. What's popping with you? Oscar is in the building. Olafemi's in here, man. Who else we got up in here? Best GV1 is in the building. What's going on? Appreciate everybody tuning in. Charlie Kiefer's in the motherfucking building. So today is Media Monday, guys. So if you want to donate to promote your music, business, whatever, $50 or more, make sure you guys do that. Also, if you want to call in, $10 or more per question, $20 or more per story. If you have a question that you want to put in the chat, put a Q in the chat. You feel what I'm saying? And we'll get to your question. But before we get into all of the heavy game, make sure that you guys always go to CunninghamElements.com. Just go do that shit. Do it.
Just do it.
Get that shit cracking.
Yo, it is cold. You know what? Fuck that. It's brick.
Exactly.
It's brick outside, nigga. That's why you need your soap. You need your shea butter so you can moisturize and stay clean out here, man, because it's brick outside.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So make sure you guys go to CunninghamElements.com, get the shea butter, get the soap, get the parfum, get all of that stuff and get that going. Also, make sure that you guys go to shoplocario.com. Get that shit cracking. Get the online dating consultation, master the vetting process, the massive game collection, how to have sex 2 women a day, ebook, audiobook, looks don't matter, master approaching women, game kings. It's like we got so much shit. We got so much fucking shit in this game. The bad boy book. Come on, man. Listen, we do this. Okay? We do this. Who else is doing this like we do this?
Who else is doing this like we do this?
Like, don't get it twisted. We're not YouTubers, man. We're businessmen who use YouTube. Get it right. Get it right. Get it right. You know what I'm saying? Because if we was just YouTubers, we'd be fucking on the streets right now. Broke as hell.
No, that's real shit. That's real shit. If niggas was just dependent on YouTube, niggas would be homeless.
Exactly. Or we would just have to do some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying?
or be on some regular corporate or 9-to-5 shit, man.
Exactly.
I'd be doing Uber and probably working for Amazon or something.
Right.
Man.
And that's what I'm saying. Shout out to y'all people, because when y'all actually take this game seriously, this is how the circle of life happened. You take the game seriously, you invest, we get to keep doing this to give you the game, and it just goes around in a circle. That's how we do it. You feel what I'm saying? And also make sure,
shout out to Coach EO.
Exactly, facts. And make sure you guys go to patreon.com.
Oh, yeah.
Patreon.com/Mr. Locario to get on the Patreon. You feel what I'm saying? Bad Boy Show. And on the show, we do this every week, basically. And every week we come out with a new episode. We do current events. We basically, spit the heavy game. And we got some exclusive stuff on here. Like, look at this. 3 ways to get sex within 24 hours, advanced game. You can only get this on Patreon on $20 tier. So guys, if you really want to get this shit cracking, go to patreon.com. Check out this program right here and all the other shows on the Patreon. I'm telling you, there's a lot of game on here, man.
Nigga, are you wearing the same shirt today that you wearing in this picture?
Hell yeah. That's how you think you're saving money out here in these streets. Times is tough. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not like one of these rappers, you know what I'm saying, with all the swag and the money. You know what I'm saying?
I never wear the same thing twice, nigga. You feel? but seriously, go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario to check out the Bad Boy Show, because we do all the current event stuff over there. That's where we be Ermin on the Gickle Yang with the
exactly. Now them rappers though be serious. I remember I think it was 2 Chainz. He was talking about, I forgot who he was talking about, but he said, yeah, I was doing a video shoot or something. He's supposed to do a video with a motherfucker, and he said it's gonna cost this much, and he was like, it's gonna cost that much because he said part of the cost is I'm gonna get an outfit only for the video, and you'll never see me wear that outfit again. You feel what I'm saying? That shit is like the whole thing because of money. I'm like, God damn.
Money, yeah.
I'm like, that's some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just for your video. This is, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit crazy. But shout out to everybody. So guys, today's Media Mondays. Again, if you want to promote your stuff, $50 more. If you want to ask a question, $10 or more, $20 or more per story, or if you want to just put your question in the chat, we could do that. And also make sure you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com so that you guys can get on the membership, so you guys can get on the Zoom calls of Miles every Monday. You feel what I'm saying?
Sure. And we got one tonight, so make sure y'all come through tonight, man. Get on the membership and join early so y'all could be on the joint tonight, man. We're gonna be talking about how to never be offended by anyone or anything ever again. So y'all better come through, man. I love that shit. Come through, man. And I'm gonna expose the secret about rejection that y'all really got to hear, man. I'm gonna expose the secret for y'all niggas. Y'all gonna love it.
Exactly. So make sure you guys join the Masculine Identity membership ASAP. Also, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com, join the Bad Boy membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials. So make sure you guys do that and get that going. All right. So today we're talking about, are you confident enough to only date women on your terms? You understand what I'm saying? and for most of y'all, the answer is no. Let's just cut the bullshit. So what do I even mean when I'm talking about, are you confident enough to only date women on your terms, right? That means that, and shout out to my dude, Boss Mac. He says, sometimes you got to go down to 0 bitches. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta go down to 0 bitches. What does that mean? That means that you, as a motherfucker with game, are you confident enough? Are you brave enough? Are you standing in your shit to where you say, listen, none of these women are going to be in this situation unless it's on my terms, unless they're following my lead. And so if they're not, I'm going to let them go. Yep. If a woman is not cooperating from jump, I don't fuck with her. But see, the thing is this, you have to be confident enough to do this. Why? Because that means you're going to have to charge women to the game that you might be physically attracted to.
Right.
That means you got to charge women to the game where you're like, damn, I wanted to smash, but she's not following what I'm saying. Right. So let her go. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yo, listen, there's been times where I've had chicks where I thought, I was like, damn, this chick, she bad. But the way she's responding to me, I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Because she's not doing it the way I want her to do it. And so because she's not doing it the way I want her to do it, meaning that it's not on my terms, then I can't fuck with her. Right. But see, you got to be confident enough to do that, because in order for you to do that, you want to have the abundance mindset, but also you have to love yourself enough in order for you to be able to push away those women who aren't really trying to be on your program and only deal with the women who are. Mm-hmm. And the problem is that guys want pussy so bad that they're willing to take the pussy and disregard themselves. And this is what a lot of guys do. This is why you have, for example, the pickup artists are very, very good at this, where they disregard themselves as men just for sex. So they're like, whatever it takes, by any means necessary, I'm trying to fuck this bitch. So if I got to talk to her for, 2 hours to smash, then I'm going to do it. If I have to take her out on 9 dates, then I'm going to do it. And mind you, everything I just said is not me exaggerating. This is what the pickup artists literally said on these debates I was doing. Like, a dude said, I took her out for 9 dates. You know, a nigga said, I was at the spot and I was talking to this random chick for 2 hours straight, basically wearing this chick down. Another dude said 3 hours. You understand? And so what happens is that most guys that do that don't want to do that. What they want to do is they want to have sex with her now. Right. Or go on 3-4 dates. They don't want to go on 3-4 dates. They want to have sex with her now. So if you're going on 3 or 4 dates, then what you're doing is that you're dating women on the women's terms and not on your terms. Because in order for you to date women on your terms, you have to be confident, you got to love yourself, and you have to have game.
Facts.
And this is the thing. The reason why it's hard for guys to date women on their terms, right? On their man terms, right? Is because in order for you to do that, you have to believe the shit that you're saying. You have to value yourself enough to believe that, or to know that what you're saying and what you're doing is the right thing and the most beneficial thing for you and the woman.
You got to trust me, baby. You got to know that anything I say is the best for the both of us, baby. You got to trust me.
Because this is the thing. It's just like when we tell you guys, to be direct with women and let them know exactly what you want. in order for you to do that, what you say you want, you have to believe you deserve it.
Mm.
And you have to be able to stand 10 toes down on that and say, hey, this is what I want. This is how I want it to be. This is how I want it to happen. And you got to be willing to let her walk away. And matter of fact, dismiss her if she ain't with it.
Yo.
You see what I'm saying? But Miles, you those are the shit.
No, look. You know what's crazy about this whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
This is the reason why so many of you guys have erectile dysfunction.
Crazy.
And it's erectile dysfunction where it is not health related.
Mm-hmm.
It's purely psychosomatic.
Right.
You understand? You dudes don't stand firm on your masculine identity.
Mm-hmm.
You dudes don't even stand firm on what it is you want from a bitch.
Right.
You don't even stand firm on what you want to eat tonight. Because you over there asking the bitch, oh, what would you like to eat? Babe, what do you feel like having tonight?
Mm-hmm.
I saw this video the other day with a OG nigga. He was like, yo, I'm about to put y'all on some game. Yo, y'all youngins better pay attention. I'm about to put y'all on some game. Watch how I do this. So he's sitting in the car. His girl get in the car. And he starts this whole fucking spiel talking about, all right, listen, babe, listen, I bet you can't guess where we gonna go for dinner tonight.
What?
And the whole thing was to try to make her, like, based on her guesses,
Mm-hmm.
that's where they're gonna go to dinner.
Oh my God.
And I'm looking at the OG like, God damn, OG, like you disappoint me, man.
Right.
Well, how about you just choose where the fuck you want to go to dinner and bring her ass? Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what's funny? A lot of dudes think having game is figuring out ways to make it easier to acquiesce to women.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, y'all don't understand. Like, look, listen, do you have what it takes? Shout out to Boss Mac, man. He said, do you have what it takes to be ruthless?
Exactly.
Can you be ruthless to a bitch?
Mm-hmm.
And here's the real thing. The whole thing is, can you be ruthless with yourself?
That's a fact. Now, that's some real shit, though, you just said. That's some real shit you just said, man.
I'm telling you, because look, guys, I want y'all to understand this. And this is why it always kind of fucked with me when so many of y'all get so offended about, getting called a bitch ass nigga. But check this out. There's a bitch ass nigga inside all of us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And too many times y'all niggas let him win.
Right. Mm-hmm.
There's masculine identity, and then there's the bitch ass nigga.
Right.
The bitch ass nigga is the nice guy. The bitch ass nigga seeks validation. The bitch ass nigga is a people pleaser. The bitch ass nigga don't know what the fuck he want because he's waiting for people to tell him.
Mm-hmm.
But your masculine identity already has all of that shit covered.
Right.
And he's not worried about people's opinions or objections or anything.
Mm-hmm.
You don't give two shits about none of that shit.
Right.
Like, quick example. And I'm just using it as an example. Shout out to my brethren on the Real Game No Theory panel. Mm-hmm. But for example, Steve was like, yeah, men don't do yoga.
Right.
And I hit right back. I was like, no, Steve. Bro, I've done and I do yoga.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the most challenging workouts I've ever done in my fucking life.
Right. That's why I don't do Pilates, because April be trying to get me to do Pilates. I'm like, that shit look too hard. I ain't fucking with it, but go ahead.
Niggas don't get it. Niggas don't get it. Let me tell you how I got into yoga. I ordered do you remember P90X, the workout DVDs?
Yep, hell yeah.
So when I first got the DVDs, I was like, I saw the whole program and I was like, yo, fuck that yoga part. I'm not doing that yoga part.
Mm-hmm.
But then one day I said, you know what? Let me give that shit a chance.
Right.
Because all the other workouts in the P90X joint was so dope.
Mm-hmm.
So I did the yoga shit, bro. When I was done, I was dripping wet with sweat. Pause. You see what I'm saying? All I did was follow the poses and the movements, and I was like, yo, yoga is crazy.
Right.
It was very challenging, and I was like, wow. And then for the record, yoga is not a female thing. If you go back to India and shit, yoga is like a masculine male thing.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking yogis and the old Indian niggas that created and all that shit, it's huge.
Mm-hmm.
With men. You understand? Yeah, exactly. Yoga's hard as fuck, like pause. So when Steve said what he said, I pushed back like, nah, nigga, I fucks with yoga.
Right.
And I didn't back down, and it's no reason for me to be like, oh, well, you know, since Steve said niggas don't fuck with yoga, let me keep my mouth shut.
Right.
Oh. And that's what having a masculine identity is all about, because I could do yoga and still beat your ass.
Right. Exactly.
I could do yoga and still protect my woman and represent as a fucking man.
Mm-hmm.
And in my book, I feel better doing it because, again, yoga helps with your blood pressure, your body regulation, flexibility, fitness, breathing. All of these different things. And that's what the reason why I said that, because you got some people who are not going to fuck with yoga and you might not get any benefit from it. Fine. But then you got some motherfuckers who will fuck with yoga.
Right.
And if you want to make that a part of your masculine identity, by all means, you should. Not because you're worried about what somebody else going to think about you if you do yoga.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So again, it's just an example to show that when you stand on what you stand on, fucking stand on it regardless.
That's a fact.
And to get back to the point where I was saying about the mental aspect of your erectile dysfunction.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why so many of y'all niggas can't, you in front of a woman trying to get it up and it won't get up.
Right.
That's because you were so flexible in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Asking that bitch what she want to do, how she want to do it. You basically waiting for her to tell you to get it up.
Right.
Whole time she's more insecure than you are about being naked in front of you in the first place.
Right.
So she's over there insecure. You over there trying to follow behind her insecurity. That's why your dick is soft, homie. That's why you can't do what you're supposed to do. Because if your identity is not rock solid, your erection will never be.
That's a fact. Nah, that's real shit.
Like when I'm a 44-year-old man. When I be hearing these 20-year-old niggas talk about, yo, man, I was with Shorty and I couldn't really get it right, bro. I couldn't get it. I'm like, nigga, I'm 44 years old. Bro, let me tell you something. When I go out in the hallway and the women from the surrounding apartments see me in the hall, they look at me and they look down at the floor. I don't know exactly why, but I have a nagging suspicion that it's because they be hearing my girl at night. Now, guys, I'm not saying this to brag. I swear to God, I'm not saying this to brag. But what I'm saying is when your erection is only as strong as your identity, homie. If you're not comfortable with yourself, it's gonna be hard for you to make your girl sing them opera notes. You understand what I'm saying? Bro, I got even my downstairs neighbors banging on the fucking ceiling. True story.
That's crazy.
And I'm 44 years old, going on 45, and y'all niggas is in y'all 20s talking about, yeah, man, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can't really be. What? Y'all niggas is, I don't know what y'all doing out there.
That's crazy.
Y'all 20 and 30-year-old niggas fucking having problems getting it up. Stop playing with me, bro. I know it's gotta be in your mind, because most of y'all niggas, y'all got 6 packs and y'all fitted in a nigga like me.
Right.
I'm short, stocky, chubby, and all that bullshit. So how the fuck am I still making my next door neighbors uncomfortable?
Right.
How am I doing that?
Yes.
Y'all niggas is playing, bro. Y'all playing games out here. You look, you gotta be confident. You gotta be confident. You gotta be able to see the thing with a man's strength is that you have to understand that you're not going to be given everything you want, until you can be just as strong having nothing.
Yo, that's some real shit.
You see what I'm saying?
You're not ready for that.
A lot of you niggas, your happiness, your peace, your joy, and the idea of a masculine identity only is in your mind. It's accompanied by being with a bitch.
Right.
Or having a roster, or having money, or having a six pack, or having any one of those other looks, money, status, blah blah, fucking blah.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So if you don't have all of the looks maxing, if you don't have all of the things, if you don't have the external things to come with it, you can't actually get it up. You can't be nobody in this life, especially as a man, because women in certain conversations, women don't fucking count. I don't care what you say. And that's not being misogynistic. That's just being realistic. In certain conversations, women don't count because a woman's confidence and identity is dictated by a man anyway. So in this type of conversation, what I'm saying, women don't fucking count. But when it comes to being a man, you gotta understand, nobody's coming to save you.
You know, it's crazy. What you just said is basically the same thing Boss Mac said, but just in a different phrasing. Because you said that you have to be able to be strong enough with nothing.
Nothing.
Thing he said when he said you got to go down to 0 bitches.
Facts.
It's the same. It's the same thing. I'm telling you, that's just fire. That's just crazy.
Because if you can't look in the mirror and know that you're him at 0 bitches,
right?
God is not going to give you a roster.
Right. Exactly.
Because the first thing that's going to happen is them bitches going to challenge you. Them bitches is going to get at you. Them bitches going to fuck with your ego.
Right.
And as soon as you fucking falter, as soon as you start to flail in the wind, as soon as you show flexibility, then what are you?
Right.
You're just fucking flaccid penis, nigga. You're flaccid. You're flexible. You're blowing in the wind.
Right.
The attitude of the woman is shaking your very identity. Let me tell you something. No external thing should be able to dictate who you know yourself to be.
Right. That's a fact.
And here's how deep it gets. When I consider external, when I'm talking about external things, I'm also talking about external things that you put into the world as well.
Right.
Check this out. And I've made this mistake myself. This is how I know. But sometimes as men, right, we think that, okay, I'm making money. So, I bought my woman this Birkin bag. I flew her out. I did this. I did that. Like, I'm buying back the block. Like, I'm doing this. I'm on YouTube spitting this game.
Right.
But none of those things will actually give you true confidence unless you really believe in who you are when you look in the mirror. When you turn off the fucking YouTube, turn off the lights and the cameras. When your bitch ain't there to sport her Birkin bag. When there's no fucking plane tickets. When there's nobody to pat you on the back. When there's nobody to give you applause and sing your praises. And you look in the fucking mirror. If you're not confident with what you see, none of that other shit matters.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You understand? And I've been in that boat where I'm like, yeah, I'm doing all of this. I'm doing all of that. I'm taking care of this. It's like, and then when you think that that's supposed to dictate your value, and you look back and you like, oh shit, that's not that part. The shit that I put into the world as material things is not even it.
Right. Exactly. Like all of that shit don't even matter. And dudes think that they try to do that to feel like they matter.
Yeah.
As men, they're like, well, I gotta have this, and then once I have this, then I matter as a man. And that's backwards. And this is what we try to tell y'all, is that y'all think that, doing this type of stuff is the thing that's going to make you a man. But what we're saying is that you got to understand and see that you're a man with or without the things.
With or without the things.
It's crazy. And the funny part is I remember I had one of my roommates. he had two sons, right? Two young sons or whatever. He said, I remember he said to me, he's like, man, being a dad is a thankless job, right? And what I found funny about that was I was like, I feel you, but it's like the fact that you want to be thanked, I feel like is the problem. That's the problem right there. You feel what I'm saying? Because you should just be doing what you do. Like, you made the kids, so I'm guessing you want the kids, right? Because you made them. Some people don't want them because they a mistake or whatever, but that's, another story. But let's say you made the kids because you want them. That's your kids. You take care of them. You do what you do. So I'm sure you didn't make the kids to be thanked. You understand what I'm saying? You made them because you wanted to do it, right? So what the fuck are you doing?
And see, and this is the difference between a cat with a masculine identity that understands his true value.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you understand your true value, and when you see, I be saying these things and y'all niggas think I just be saying it to sound cool, but when you understand that you are the closest thing to God, for real,
mm-hmm.
things you put out into the world, you're not gonna get thanked.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna get any equal and satisfactory reciprocity,
right?
Because the true value of a man is infinite.
Mm-hmm.
True value of a man goes beyond comprehension.
Mm.
If you truly understand what you do for the world, like I'm telling you, think about this. You got the guy doing construction and contracting and wiring the electricity in a building that's going to turn into a school.
Right.
But that same school, the same wiring and electricity that man plotted in that building
mm-hmm.
the lights are going to help to give light to the mind of the person that's going to be reading the book written by another man.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to come up with the next idea to innovate and take this fucking human race into the next generation.
Mm.
But if you didn't work construction and put those lights up, that man would never be able to see the book, to get the knowledge, to do the next innovation.
Right.
So everybody just looks at the guy, the Mark Zuckerberg or the Elon Musk, right? Who studied to do the great thing. But you didn't think about the guy that fucking put the walls and the lights up so he could learn in school.
Mm-hmm.
A man did that too.
Right.
So we're all playing our part to create into infinitum, into the next generation and the next generation.
Mm-hmm.
All because we got up to do what the fuck we were supposed to do, rain or shine, regardless of how. It's all about, this is what I try to tell you guys about a man being the closest thing to God. When we say a man gets up and does what he has to do, regardless of how he feels, it is that type of consistency that allows for everything else to fucking to come to fruition.
Mm-hmm. It's like I remember I heard somebody saying that, like, they was talking about the sun. They was like how the sun shines because the sun shines. Like, the sun doesn't say, I'm only going to shine on these people that thanked me or did this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like shining today because I'm feeling emotional and sad, so I'm going to take a day off from shining. No, the sun shines because the sun shines, regardless of what any of y'all are doing.
Exactly. You want to talk about a thankless job? What does the sun who thanks the sun?
Right.
and all right, even if you sit there and you say, "Oh, thank you, sun for shining."
Right.
How does that really help the fucking sun?
Right. Exactly.
How are you helping the sun by verbally thanking it?
Right. Exactly. And if you didn't thank it, is it going to stop being the sun? No.
And if you didn't thank it, is it going to not shine tomorrow? Or is it going to stop shining now because I'm not thanking it?
Right.
Because I can compliment the sun, I can be grateful for the sun, and I can also be like, fuck the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Look, it's still shining through the window. Look at that shit.
Exactly.
This is when you really break the shit down, a thankless job,
right?
Nigga, you're a man. You're not even supposed to be thanked. Mm-hmm. That's how you are.
Exactly.
As a man, you're not supposed to be thanked because of that. That's how great you are. And I'm so great, and the things that I provide are so great, you can't even thank me.
That's a fucking fact.
Bro, listen to me. I put a video up on my Instagram story. This chick was driving and the camera was on her from the passenger seat. Then he flipped up the sun visor from out of the woman's face, fucking adjusted the fucking gear shift, took off the emergency brake, put on her seatbelt for her. Because she was about to crash into something. How you gonna thank me? Bro, let me tell you something. And here's the metaphor here's the metaphor, right? Check this out. If any of us ever tried to shake the sun's hand, we would burn up.
Exactly right.
Think about that for a second. If any of us figured out a way to go try to shake the hand of, like, thank you, son, for doing what you do, we would burn into nothing. That's how powerful the sun is.
Exactly.
If you understand your masculine identity, that's how powerful you are. This ain't just confidence. This is radiation.
That's some real shit. That's some real shit.
Yo, I'm telling you, like, so many of you guys don't understand your fucking value in this reality. This is why we talk the shit we talk. This is literally why I created a masculine identity membership. Y'all niggas is over here talking about, oh, she said no, bro. She flaked on me, bro.
Right. It's like, really? you on that minuscule little shit that means nothing?
Nigga, even if she showed up and sucked my dick, I'm still doing her a favor.
That's crazy.
Yeah, son.
That's crazy. And see, this goes everything that you were just talking about. This is exactly why you only deal with women on your terms. Everything you just said shows how powerful you are. Why would you disrespect that type of power, energy, and value and say, well, she said that she wanted to go to dinner, so I'm gonna, just like do it because I want to impress her and I want, like, what are we talking about? You see what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Matter of fact, a woman should be, see, this is the thing. A woman should, right? This is what a smart woman does. A smart woman comes to you ready to do things on your terms.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, women already know the deal. Check this out. This is how you know a woman is basically disrespecting you, because she knows that she's supposed to submit. So if she is not submitting, what she is essentially saying is, I don't respect you as a man to submit to you. I don't respect you as a man to follow your lead. I don't respect you as a man to do things on your terms. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what I want to do, even though you already told me what you wanted me to do. You see, I disrespect. You tell the woman, hey, listen, meet me Friday for drinks. And she says, well, actually, could we do such and such and such instead? You understand what I'm saying? Or she says, well, I don't drink, or whatever other thing she responds, except for the only thing she needs to respond to is and say is yes, sounds good, can't wait to see you, all of that shit. That's what she's supposed to do, right? But what happens is that when a woman is trying to switch the situation, what she's essentially saying is, I don't want to do things on your terms, and I want you to switch what you're doing and do it on my terms, which means I don't like you. I'm not attracted to you. I don't see you as a man. You see what I'm saying? So all of these, for example, pickup artists who try to say, well, bro, she's just giving you a shit test. You got to pass through her last minute resistance. All of those things, all those talking points, all those ideas are basically telling you, man, fuck what you want to do. Just do what she wants to do so you can get pussy. and guys think that's game. That is not fucking game. You understand? Because the thing is this, they're telling you to ignore your masculine identity and follow a woman.
Right.
That's crazy. And so the thing is, who's going to ignore their masculine identity and follow a woman? I don't know, the insecure motherfucker, the guy who doesn't believe in himself, the guy who doesn't value himself. That's why I said, are you confident enough to only date women on your terms?
Yeah.
Because this is the thing. A lot of guys, this is the funny part. A lot of guys don't want to charge chicks to the game because they think she's hot or whatever it is. Charging chicks to the game should be something where you are looking forward to doing that, because to interact with her a second longer would be disrespect to yourself.
Facts.
That's the part that's crazy. If you respect yourself and love yourself, then charging a chick to the game when she's not doing things on your terms, right, should be nothing. That should be like automatic. Like, oh yeah, you got to go. Like you have to go. See, this is the thing. Most dudes, if they was in a situation where, let's say they was talking to a woman and the woman pulled a knife on them, right? Most guys would be like, all right, this bitch crazy. She got to go. Or if she pulled the gun on him, okay, this shit crazy, she gotta go. Or the chick slapped his mom or some shit, or his sister. Like, this bitch crazy, she gotta go, right? So in those particular situations, you'd be like, this chick, she got to get the fuck up out of here. You wouldn't call us and say, hey, Miles Lucario, so I was out with this girl, right? And she pulled a knife on me, put it to my throat. I was thinking, should I charge her to the game, or should I call
her? Should I call her back? All right, 404, you are on live with Lucario. Miles, name, age, city, how can we help you?
What's up? How you doing? This is Adrian out of Atlanta, 28 years old.
All right.
I sent 20 in to Miles.
Okay, I got you, buddy. I got you. Yes,
Whoa. So what's going on?
I appreciate you, man. What's going on with you?
I really ain't have a question, but I did want to donate.
Mm-hmm.
I guess for a free call, but I got to get some for myself too.
Got you.
All right.
One thing that goes through my mind a lot is like my height. You know, I'm a short nigga type shit, so that's just something I notice about myself. So that's just a bull question.
So being all short, how does that make you feel?
Sometimes I'm like, damn, why the fuck am I short?
Yeah.
Type shit. So wait, so how short are you?
I'm 5'4".
5'4". Okay, so let me ask you, so what makes you feel some type of way about being 5'4"?
I guess like media shit. You know, because it just it's a stigma behind that type shit, you know? Like, damn, this nigga's a short nigga, so, you know, you ain't got to give it up like how to, you know, a tall nigga. You know what I'm saying?
So, wait, how old are you?
28.
28, okay. So what do you mean, what are you even talking about tall guys? What I got to do with anything with you?
Not a damn thing. It really don't. It don't have a thing to do with me, honestly. But because subconsciously I compare myself to other people.
Why? And so why do you do that?
I don't know. Maybe because I wish I was tall.
You know why? You know why you sound like a person who goes to the doctor and says, "Doctor, it hurts every time I do this," and then the doctor says, "Stop doing that."
Right. Then you still do it.
Like, you sound foolish right now, bro. Like, stop. Like, just stop doing that. Why do you compare yourself to other people? Like, you are one of a kind. What's the point of comparison?
Well, I couldn't even tell you. You're so right. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. Honestly,
let me ask you. So hold on. So why
you look at K-Zag now here, be like, you're insecure. Just say it.
Right, exactly. So caller, what do you think would happen if you was taller? Like, how tall would you want to be?
I don't know, 5'6", average height, 5'7".
So wait, so what would happen if you was 5'7"? What would happen?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like, I guess
let me see. Let me find out what average height for men. Let me see what AI says. It says, oh no, to be average, you got to be 5'9", son. 5'9" is average. So I'm sorry, bro. Keep talking.
So wait. Wait, so caller, this is the thing, right? Why, so you don't even know why you want to be taller? Because this is what I'm saying. The reason why I'm asking is because, like, let's say, for example, right? I said to Miles, hey, Miles, I wish I was making this amount of money a year. And he says, well, why do you want to make that amount of money a year? And I'll say, oh, because I want to buy this. And he says, oh, Lokari, you can buy this even though you're not making this amount of money a year. And I'm like, oh, cool, thanks. I had no idea. I thought I had to make this amount of money a year to buy this. Now that I know that I don't need this amount of money to buy this, then I don't got to worry about this. So that's what I'm asking you. What is it about being taller that you want? Because what you want based on being taller could be achieved probably if you're your height. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what is the thing you want?
Well, honestly, the way I see it, I feel like I think I would be less of a target. Because the nigga see a short nigga and yeah. Somebody see a short nigga and think like, damn, I can get down on this nigga real quick. But if I was a little taller type shit, I don't know, it just be stupid.
Wait, so wait. So people be getting down on you? Pause.
Hell no. But
so what the fuck? Bruh. This shit is really in your mind though, bro. Like seriously. Are you on the masculine identity membership?
I was, but I'm on the bad boy membership. I plan on getting back on the masculine identity in a couple of months when I build up some more cash.
Oh, okay. You know what? Instead of worrying about your height, you need to worry about the height of your money, nigga. You're
now, caller. This is the thing, though. It's the thing. It's the problem, right?
And that's on the gickle yang.
So, caller, this is the problem. We asked you, what do you want to be taller? He was like, I don't really know. And then he said, well, I don't think people can get down on me. So we asked you, do people get down on you? Not really. So everything you said is in your head. Oh, like everything we're talking about is all in your head. None of this actually happened.
None of it.
Yeah, I know.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So you're the problem. You're the one that's creating these, because I noticed what you said. You said the media and how people look at you and blah, blah, blah. So you're taking your cues from life based on what the media is saying, what other people are saying, what you see on social media and all that other stuff. Do you not realize most people are idiots? Like they're morons. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Most people are followers. Most people don't critically think. Most people don't love themselves. So these are the people you're listening to. You understand what I'm saying? These are the people you're taking seriously, right? And this is the thing. Even if they were smart, even if they weren't morons, you still shouldn't listen to them anyway. You got to listen to yourself. That's why we talk about masculine identity. You got to listen to yourself. Mm-hmm. And so what I'm saying is the problem is you're stopping yourself from having real world interactions because based on what you believe, you think you know.
Mm.
And what that means is based on what you believe, you think that you know what's going to happen. And what I'm saying is you don't know what's going to happen because you're not actually doing anything in order for you to know what's going to happen. You're just living based on what you believe. And it's the funny part about beliefs. You can believe anything. Just because you believe it doesn't mean that it's true or that it's real. So what we're saying is, see, if you would have said, man, Lokari Miles, I'm going out here and I talked to like 100 chicks this week, right? And all of them ignored me and didn't talk to me, and that was that, right? First, I would have called you a liar because that's most likely not going to happen. But let's say that did. At least if that was true, that's something you could say, well, I went out and talked to 100 women, so I know that these 100 women didn't want to talk to me. But you're not even doing that. You're just sitting around thinking of what you think will happen based on what you believe, based on you thinking of what all these other motherfuckers said. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you guys got to listen. You guys got to be strong in your mind. You understand? You have to have a strong mentality because see, y'all, okay, this is the thing. Y'all see us, you see myself and Miles, and y'all think like, I'm sure y'all think this. I already know because I've had motherfuckers hit me up and say certain things. Y'all think that we're special. Myself, we are not special. The same thing that y'all would be going through, we're going to be going through. So meaning, for example, you might go out to an event or somewhere and holler at like 20 chicks and get 0 numbers or exchange 0 numbers. Guess what? That also happens to me. You understand what I'm saying? I will go out to a spot and sometimes I'll be talking to all these different women and the shit just ain't clicking and nothing's happening for that night. And then the next week I go, shit is popping off. But what I'm saying is that the same things that y'all are crying about are the same things that we're going through. The difference between us and y'all is that we don't allow those things to affect how we see ourselves.
Facts.
That's the only difference. Y'all let things that you see and experience and hear affect you and make you look at yourself different. And you start switching up and changing. And you start trying to fit into the crowd. And you want to be accepted and all that other shit. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is you got to actually go out there, have a strong mentality, and do your fucking thing. Like, bro, there's like how many women in the world? Like damn near 3-4 billion women in the world. And you trying to tell me that 3 or 4 billion women, not 1, 2, even 3 of them would want to fuck with you? You understand what I'm saying? Come on, fam, stop.
No, I see what you're saying. Okay, so definitely it's more about being consistent, and then no matter how it turns out, staying in that consistency, like just let that shit roll off your shoulder type shit.
Right, but also you have to think for yourself and you have to love yourself, because what happens is when you don't love yourself, what you do is you take cues from other people and you start to question yourself. Because what happens is that when you don't know yourself, right, you start to take on what other people say about you. And then you start to think that that's who you are. You're thinking who you are is what they said. And that's what you basically said at the beginning of the call. You said, yo, these people in the media and this and that. And I felt all of that is coming from your mind, and your mind has been conditioned by these people who are morons out here. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You've been conditioned by society. You are society's bitch right now. That's what happened.
Hey, caller, answer me one question. Tell me one thing that makes you great.
One thing that makes me great, I got a lot of energy.
What?
I got a lot of energy. I feel like I have more energy than most people.
You have more energy than most people? Energy for what, though? What do you do with that energy?
Anything I want. Sometimes I read, sometimes I write, sometimes I like to watch movies. I have a lot of energy for myself, and I really care about myself.
You really care about yourself?
Yeah.
So why do you worry about being short?
That's one thing I just, think about.
All right. Well, I'm gonna need you to stop thinking about it. I'm gonna need you to focus on the fact that you got a lot of energy. But what I will say is that whole energy thing that you just said, what that's telling me is that you are not specific. You threw out a lot of general shit. I have a lot of energy to read and do anything I want. And you haven't figured out your masculine identity yet. You understand? You haven't figured it out because you gave me general shit that anybody could say. I mean, look, 4-year-olds have a lot of energy, my nigga. You understand? Until maybe when you figure out something specific that you could do with that energy, maybe that's when you start to realize your greatness. But right now, the reason why you think about the fact that you're quote unquote short is because you don't have anything else to focus on. And so here's the thing. There are 2 types of men in the world. No, 3 types of men, right? There are men there are males that are waiting for the circumstances. There are men that go out and seek their circumstances that they want, and then there are men that create them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right now you're waiting. You're not even seeking because you don't know what to seek, so you're still waiting. So you're far from even trying to create it. You get what I'm saying? How old you said you was again?
28.
All right, you
wait,
You shouldn't have got off the masculine identity membership, man. We need you on there, or you need to holler at me for a one-on-one consultation, man. We need to talk, bro, because you almost 30 and you still don't really know what's special about you or your life or your identity yet. That's not cool.
Yeah. Let me ask some question real quick. So you being short, tell me the issue you have about being short, right? Tell me something that you came up with on your own that had nothing to do with anything that you heard in the media, anything that you've been taught, something you came up with on your own as the reason why you have an issue with you being short. Something that you came up with on your own, totally original.
Well, in my head, sometimes I'm like, damn, what if a 6'8" type nigga try to rob me type shit? The only option I would have to do is shoot this man. You know, because
that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, where did you get that idea that a 6'8" man could fuck you up?
Just thinking about it, like.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Where did that idea come from? Like, did you just was sitting down magically and say, yo, I just realized something, that a dude that's taller than me could probably whoop my ass? Like, is that an original thought, or is that something that you've heard somewhere else, or something that you thought could happen based on something you saw? Or did you just come up with that on your own?
No, it's probably something I saw in a fucking movie or some shit.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, the issues you have with yourself are issues that you have based on what you've been conditioned to think. Because usually what will happen is this. It's like this. No sane person is going to, on purpose, hurt themselves or make themselves feel a certain type of way. Nobody does that on purpose, right? So meaning, like, if I have a knife in my hand, I'm not just going to start cutting myself unless I'm crazy, right? But what you're doing is you're mentally cutting yourself, stabbing yourself, punching yourself in the face. You understand? But I know these looks Max is punching himself in the face, but other than them niggas, like, most people are not going to do that just on their own. So that's why I asked you, on your own, what issues do you have about being short? And what I noticed is that you literally have no issues on your own. All the issues you have are things someone implanted in your fucking head. You know what I'm saying? So, and now this is affecting your actual reality. You understand what I'm saying? And shout out to that I gotta remember what movie it was, where the nigga said, if you worry, you suffer twice. So you're sitting there worrying about shit that hasn't happened or may never happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're trying to get. You got to get out your head, fam. Because this is what happened. All the shit that's going on now with you, it's slowing you down in your actual life, meaning that there are certain things in your life that you could be experiencing that would be awesome for you, that'll help you grow, that'll have you have beneficial experiences that you're stopping yourself from having because of what you think based on what you've been conditioned to believe. That's crazy. Like, this is like your actual life. And check this out. Nobody's going to give a fuck when you're not getting what you want. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm out here doing what I'm doing with a chick and I'm getting my dick wet, you understand? I'm good. I'm not even, you don't come into the equation. I don't give a fuck about what's going on with you. You got to give a fuck about what's going on with you. So why are you letting everybody else who don't give a fuck about you stop you by influencing you to think bad about yourself? You see what I'm saying? This is crazy.
All right, man.
I sent another. I sent 20, so I want somebody else to call too, though.
Okay.
Yes. All right, brother. We appreciate it, fam. Yeah.
All right, so we got one free call.
So, guys, we got one free call, guys. One free call. Call up. 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. So call up and get this shit cracking. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat. And guys, today it's Still Media Mondays, man. What's all the peoples, man? Y'all should be here every week. Like, this show should be damn near back to back fucking promotions for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
Let's get it.
Real talk. So this says, when did you realize you had game? Did it feel natural, or did you develop it from zero? Well, the thing is, it's not a thing that you just like, oh, I got it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a constant thing daily. You understand what I'm saying? Where this is what's so great about having game is that when you have game, you realize how much you don't know. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're constantly learning.
Right.
You're constantly learning, because the thing is that, you have to wrestle with understanding, who you are, and also being able to intellectually understand what's the best course of action, what's the best practices in certain situations. And you still have to deal with the fact that you're a human and dealing with another human being in whatever capacity you're dealing with that person. So it's all of these things happening all at once. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of guys think, oh, once I learn this game or I have game, everything's going to be perfect. Nothing's going to everything's going to go exactly how I plan. And no, that's not how shit is. Right. You game is you understanding yourself, being able to do the best practices that benefit you.
All right, 347. You are on live with Lakari and Miles. Name, age, city. What's going on?
The Styler 25.
All right, the Styler. What's going on, man?
What's up, man? So I got a quick question.
Where did you send it?
That $10 free call.
Oh, you're gonna take the free call. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. All right, so when you're being inconsistent, can like the people around you see it in a way, even though you try to like not show it? Can they see it? What? Are they able to see it? Like your women, your family?
Yes. Because what happens is okay, let me ask you a question. If you woke up tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. and the sun wasn't out, would you notice?
Yeah, I would notice. Yeah.
So that there goes your answer. What happens is that consistency, this is how awesome consistency is. Consistency sometimes feels like this is normal. So what happens is when you're inconsistent, you break up what seems normal.
Right.
Understand? So when you're that consistent motherfucker, it's almost like the woman that you're dealing with, for example, she gets so wrapped up in the consistency that she doesn't even notice it. It's just like, oh, this is just how we do shit.
Mm-hmm.
Saying? And so now what happens is when you're inconsistent, it sticks out like a sore thumb.
So Styler, you so your inconsistency is just to keep the people around you satisfied, correct?
No, I wouldn't say it's that.
So why are you so focused on if they see it or not?
Because I got people depending on me.
You got people depending on you. Let me ask you a question. Do you depend on yourself?
Do I depend on myself?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so don't you think you should try to, or your real mission is to create a level of consistency for yourself first?
Yeah.
So that's the most important thing. That's the most important thing. Now, let me ask you this. Are you being consistent with yourself?
No, not 100%.
Exactly. So before you even worry about if the other people can detect your inconsistency, just know that you are already detecting your inconsistency. And that's the part that really matters.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, young man. Guan. Take the game on Guan. All right.
That's facts. We need some more consistent music though, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I call about it, because even my inconsistency messes with my music too.
Exactly. You're inconsistent. You got that in-house pussy, and all you want to do is lay up and fuck, and you don't want to do nothing else with your bitch ass.
No, that's not what.
Of course
that's not what messing up my consistency. It's,
of course not.
I used to like sports bet, so I just distanced myself from it because he used to take all my money. So that was
this
like,
nigga. And you got vices? Oh God.
I stopped doing that shit, so I'm trying to get back to it.
This nigga moved the girl in too fast, lost all his money sports betting, not doing the music. This Styler, what's going on, bro? What's going on, bro? Damn. This nigga's falling off, bro.
No, I'm not falling off.
That's why you moved her in, because you needed help to pay the fucking rent, because you lost all your fucking money sports betting.
No, I used to.
That's crazy.
I'm catching back up.
I used to be on the parlays on the Gecko Yang, right?
No, not parlays.
What was your favorite thing to bet on?
Over point. I was always good at it till I should just start taking my money.
Over points. Okay.
Yeah.
Man.
No, I'm just getting back on track.
You're getting back on track. That's what you ain't got no money for studio time neither, because you betting on the over points. Damn.
Can't start saving money. I got to create money for the studio. That's the thing about it.
You got to create money. You got to make money out of nothing. You got to make it out of nothing. Yeah. All right.
But thank you guys for the game, man.
Hey, appreciate you, man. Remember, be consistent with yourself first. Everything else will fall in line. You got to be consistent with yourself. All right. Later, bro. All right. Let me see if I could answer this before they hang up. Oh, I think I got it. It's 276. Can you hear me? 276.
276 going once.
All right, it didn't work.
Yeah, call back.
Call back if you can hear me. Call back.
Call back out here in these streets. Okay. These questions says Joe Blast said, damn, so you're saying that when one says being a man or a dad is things a job that's looking for validation? Yeah. Well,
yes.
Because the thing is, guys, you gotta understand, right? Is that when you see, this is the thing about understanding being a man and manhood and all this other stuff, right? Is that you are the one that is, covering everything and creating the situations that people live in. You understand what I'm saying? That's why you're the leader. And when you're dealing with a woman, she is submitting to you. She's submissive. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so what happens is that whatever you do is what you do. Because before the woman even gets there, before you even meet the woman, you've been doing what you've been doing. And there's a way that you do things when you interact with women. So when she gets there, there's already a structure there for her. She just has to learn the structure, right? So what happens is that even when you're doing great things, it's not about her. So she just receives it. So
hold on to that question. Hold on, we're gonna get back to that question after the call. All right, so 276, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, all right. Let me do my thing. All right, nigga, let me do my thing. Okay, so 276, you're on live with Lakari and Miles. Name, age, city. Where did you send it?
I didn't send it. I heard there was a free call.
Oh, you too late. Somebody else called in and took it, homie.
Too late.
Damn.
It's too late to apologize, nigga. You call back and donate.
Hold on. Don't hang up yet. Let me double check the Cash App to see if anybody sent in anything for free. Oh shit! Wait. I think somebody sent in. All right, so we got 2 free calls. You can take one of them. Go ahead. Yes.
You're lucky.
Oh no, that's the same kid.
Now, remember he said he sent an extra 20 for 2 free calls? I think he said.
No, he sent 20 and he took one of them. But you know what? That was my bad. Go ahead and take it, man. Because I misread it anyway. So that's my bad. But go ahead, caller. Caller? Oh, he hung up. He lost faith really bad. He lost faith really quickly. My bad, caller. No, but Styler did take that free call. Yeah. It said 20. I thought it said free call and for 20, but he also called in, dude. Adrian.
Yeah, I thought he said he sent an extra 20. That's what I thought.
Nah, it wasn't an extra 20. He sent in 20 and then he called in to ask a question. Yeah. So free calls are done, guys. Sorry about that.
But yeah, we go back to this question. We're gonna talk
about yeah. So look, I want y'all to understand this, and it took me a while to understand it too. But The only reason why you teach your kids to say thank you is so they can have manners and represent your family correctly. But as a man, your kid thanking you is not real.
Mm-hmm.
Thanking as a man, being thanked is not real.
Mm-hmm.
It's not real. Here's the thing, and this is why I keep saying this, and I want you guys to really fully understand it. But when you realize that you're the closest thing to God, you also realize that the value that you put into the world is its own blessing.
Right.
You understand the gratitude. This is why I preach gratitude in the masculine identity membership, because when you start to really fully understand gratitude, and not just gratitude, but appreciation, you start to understand that the blessings, the value, the things that you do for this world, whether you're helping people or you're doing construction or you're spitting game on YouTube or you're helping an old lady cross the fucking street. The opportunity to do it, the opportunity to affect the world in a positive way is your thank you.
Right.
That's it. Once you fully understand that, because remember, what you put out into the world is making the world a better place. And it's the world that you have the privilege to live in today.
Right.
So that is the thank you. Now, if somebody 347, hold on one second. If somebody actually says thank you, or gives you, give you a cigar or pat you on the back or give you some money or whatever, understand that's just icing on the cake.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But the fact that you're a man, that's a position that you've been given to provide for the world, to preside, to give. Understand, leadership is about serving your followers. That's what true leadership is. You understand? You don't get to be in charge. You don't get to be the boss to sit there and do everything for yourself. The reason why you're a boss is because you got employees. Anyway, all right. So we got 347, but that's a good question, Joe Blast. Appreciate it. 347. You are on live, Lucario Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
Hi, my name is Gilberto Trinidad from New York City. 26 years old. I send it to Bemo Hashin.
Okay.
Hold on.
I sent it to the Bangmo.
See if he sent it. Hold on. All right. We got you. The Bemo. All right, let's go.
The Bangmo. All right, caller, go ahead, man. We appreciate you, man. Thank you.
So I talked to this lady through the Tinder. She's an African American lady. I sent her my number. Hey, look, this is my number. Call me. So she called me, and I told her, hey, look, come today at my house at 4:00 so we can have sex. Then she told me that, she said that she want to have sex with me in the afternoon and in the night. And then I told her today. And then she said, I want to have sex with you, Gilberto. So the thing is, so the question that I have is, when that lady told you that she want to have sex with you in the afternoon and then in the night, does that mean they want to stay more time in your house? They want to stay out for a longer time?
So you're saying that you told her to come over and have sex, but she says she wants to have sex in the afternoon and the nighttime?
Yeah, I told her to come at 4:00 so we can have sex in my house. So she said she want to stay at the afternoon and in the night as well.
Oh, no, just tell her, hey, come over and we'll have some afternoon sex and then I'll send you on your way. That's it. Yeah, just tell her what you want and how it's going to go down.
Exactly. Does she live far? Is that the reason why she's trying to do that?
Yeah, she's from Chicago. She came to the city for vacation.
Oh, she's trying to be a squatter. Don't let her do that, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
She's trying to be a squatter.
Yeah,
man.
I definitely.
Hey, but listen, you sound like your accent is thick as fuck. Do you speak Spanish fluently?
Yeah, I speak Spanish a lot.
Okay, have you ever heard of a dating app called Chispa?
Chispa?
Yeah.
No, I never heard of that.
He want to be okay. That's why he's trying to get them black girls.
All right.
Mami negro.
I'm going to send another chance for another question.
on.
Okay, no, but look up Chispero. That's for the Spanish joints. So you speak the Espanol is fluently, and you send it to the Bengmo.
Yeah, exactly. Abel, she's not trying to pay for a hotel, so that's the problem. So tell her to get a hotel, and then y'all come through, do the thing, and then make it happen.
Yeah.
Then?
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Oh, excuse me. Gracias.
Igualmente, señor.
Buenos días. Buenos días, señor. Oh, okay.
Igualmente.
Bueno. That's my nigga. Yo, his accent is thick.
No, for real.
I speak to the girl on the Tinder. I tell her to come in the afternoon. She wanted to stay in the noches in the evening. It's no good, man.
Yeah, she sounds like she's trying to get some free room and board and shit. Really.
She illegally crossed the border and she looking for a place to hide out. I shouldn't have said that. My bad.
Yo, that's crazy. Oh, man.
I will come to the afternoon and fuck you, but I need to stay the night.
Exactly.
Yo, oh man.
Crazy. This guy in the chat, he's like, but bro, game and red pill overlap a bit. Yes, inside is important, but supercar makes game a bit easier, don't you think? No. And that's why game and red pills don't overlap. Because you're talking about, doesn't getting the supercar make shit easier? No. This is what you guys, you got to remember, right? It's like, okay, that's like, let's say I have a bunch of money and I have a hard time making friends, but I have a bunch of money. And I say, hey, Miles, I'll pay you to be my friend. And Miles is like, okay. That's like me saying, well, if I have money, it's easier to get friends. No, it's not. He's just my friend because I'm paying him. He don't like me. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what you guys don't understand. Like, y'all think these women like you. They don't like you. You understand what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. So that's the problem that the red pill don't understand is that they acquire a woman through material shit, but the women that are there don't like you. Like all the women that be on the yachts and shit and partying with these niggas, they don't like y'all. And it's like, come on, man.
No, they don't. And you know what I'll say about a lot of these red pill cats. A lot of them cannot stop saying red pill.
Right.
It's because it's kind of like you know how a woman hyphenates when she gets married.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's like, I think honestly, and I'm not saying this as any disrespect to any of them guys over there, but what I'm saying is I think red pill is done. Like I honestly, like based on what's going on these days, red pill is over. But I think they hold on to it because it's a good marketing thing.
Right.
It's good marketing. But like the majority of all of the majority of the philosophies and all that shit have been disproven so many fucking times.
Right.
You understand? I think it's really over, but they still, it's like a good, like I said, it's like when a bitch hyphenates.
Right.
You know, because she's a doctor. Like I got my doctorate before I got married. So I need to hyphenate so people still know still know me by that name. You get what I'm saying?
You know why it's kind of over? Because the thing you got to understand is that whenever something is presented a certain way, but it's not real, it gets exposed. You know what I'm saying? So the same thing with Passport Bros and all that. There's a bunch of stupid shit happening with the Passport Bros now. Same thing that happened with, MGTOW, all of these things. What happens is, like, even the Looks Maxers. I did multiple videos of the Looks Maxer Chad niggas complaining that they can't get women. You see what I'm saying? Everything that's fake is going to be exposed. Everything. And so the problem is that when you guys don't understand this, see, this is the thing. When you don't understand what's happening, you start to create narratives of something else. So for example, just like, he was saying, doesn't having a supercar make it easier to get women? Because you see the woman physically there, you think you got her. She's just there for the car and the shits and giggles, but she don't listen to you. She don't fuck you, right? She disrespects you. All of those, you see what I'm saying? Same thing with PUA. PUA, oh, you got to pass her shit test, bro, in her last minute resistance. Nigga, you don't have game. You're not doing some slick, pickup tactic and shit. You just wore the chick down, and then she gave in and settled. You see? So it's like, they don't understand the shit. It's like.
But here's what I will say about Red Pill, though. Here's what I'll say about Red Pill, and why I will thank the Red Pill.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Red Pill has kept niggas with real game protected on the internet.
That's real shit.
The Red Pill, because the average like woke, feminist, blue-haired bitch,
mm-hmm.
they complain about Red Pill niggas.
Exactly.
Not realizing that the Red Pill niggas got pretty much all they game from niggas like us.
Mm-hmm. And then they don't even know what the fuck they're talking about, which is why it sounds ridiculous. Because you know what I noticed? When a lot of people think we're Red Pill, so they'll hear us say something like, oh, you these Red Pill guys. But if they actually, the more they listen, they be like, oh, okay, I see what y'all talking about. Y'all every fucking time.
So all of those cancellations and demonetizations and issues and problems, and you know how you'll watch the news and be like, even that movie, that stupid fucking movie that came out on Netflix about the boys following Andrew Tate and all that shit.
As an adolescence or some shit, I think it was called.
Yeah. They attacked that shit.
Right.
And so guys like us, we basically get to operate under the radar.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we tell y'all niggas, and you said it earlier in the show, we're not YouTubers.
Right.
Mm-hmm. We're niggas with game, and we're niggas with game. We're businessmen that use YouTube.
Right.
We're not YouTubers.
Mm-hmm.
We're not no gimmick. We're not no pill gimmick catchphrase marketing ploy.
Right.
We just real niggas that the average fucking blue-haired feminist woke bitch would walk past anyway.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because we'd be in the barbershop.
Right.
Talking the shit we talking, educating the youngins,
mm-hmm.
and just keeping it moving. And they wouldn't even see us anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? But it's the Red Pill niggas that's like the Israelites standing on the corner, and then the blue-haired feminists will stop and try to argue with them on the corner and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Right.
In the middle of the block, inside the fucking barbershop, actually spitting game.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So truthfully, like, and again, guys, when you start to really understand game, you start to understand that you can have gratitude for all things.
Right. Exactly.
So truthfully, I'm grateful for the Red Pill.
Mm-hmm.
Grateful for MGTOW, all y'all niggas. I'm grateful for y'all. Passport bros. Because that allowed for the governments and the feminists and the woke niggas and all them dumb motherfuckers to focus on them.
Right.
And they left us over here to operate freely.
Mm-hmm.
Do what we do.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And educate incognito.
And he said, I think game and Red Pill overlap. That's just how I see it. Yes, they're different, but there's similarities, though one doesn't exclude the other. I'm talking caller. But Best, check this out. In order for you to think game and Red Pill overlap, that means that you would need to have game. And if you had game, you would realize Red Pill and game don't overlap. You see how that works? So all this statement is saying that is you don't understand game. Because the reason why a guy is Red Pill is because he doesn't have game. If he had game, he wouldn't be Red Pill. You see what I'm saying? So that's just what you guys don't understand. See, for example, hypergamy. Oh, she's going to jump to the bigger, better guy and all this other stuff. When you have game, there is no bigger, better guy. There's only you. There's only one you. You're one of one. So there is no bigger, better guy she can jump to.
Right.
But see, if you're Red Pill or if you don't have game, of course you can jump to the bigger, better guy. Because guess what? The only reason you got her there is because of your money or your yacht. So she can get to a guy who has more money or a bigger yacht. Right? So that's what I'm saying. But what happens is if you had game, she wouldn't be fucking with you because of your money and your yacht. You see how that works? So what happens is that there's no overlap because they're both in opposite directions. Do you see what I'm saying? This is what you guys don't understand. I swear, y'all think, man, listen, you got to understand that the red pill stuff is a response to men having no game. Actually, the red pill shit is really a response to pickup artists, but that's a whole nother story. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of these dudes was trying all that goofy shit. And then when they got played, now it's like, oh, female nature, and these women only want this, and blah, blah. And it's like, nah, nigga, you gotta understand how this should go. But anyway, so it says, can you make a program about having a strong mindset? We got that on the Bad Boy membership. We got a bunch of programs. See, it's like, you know what I'm saying? This says,
is that King Salah? King Salah know better. You know better than that, nigga. King Salah know better.
What it says, how many free calls can one take per week? What do you mean? I'm confused.
The free calls are first come, first serve basis. That's all.
Right. Whoever sends it in, you call it. You get it.
Nice t-shirt, by the way.
Oh, yeah, he got the selfish t-shirt. That's right. Go to badboystyle.com. Says, thanks for a great show the other day about being too attractive. I believe that about myself, but how can we keep that mindset while not developing an ego? How do we avoid having an ego in the game? Well, the thing is this, is that being attractive or understanding being attractive is not about an ego thing. You understand? Because what it is, it's a knowing thing. It's knowing that you're valuable, and value is attractive.
Mm-hmm.
And it's understanding that, just like the caller earlier, he kept harping on his height, but Miles said, tell me something great about you. You see what I'm saying? And he couldn't, you know what I mean? He just was like, oh, just whatever. And so that's the thing, is that what's great is what makes you attractive, but you got to understand it, see it, and know it. You see what I'm saying? Because nobody's going to see that if you don't see it, because then what you're going to do is you're going to fall into all the bullshit of, you know, thinking that you suck and all that other stuff. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Right. So it's crazy. But let me see. Hold on. You said what year Red Pill came out? Thought it was extinct. I don't know. I have no idea about that shit. Says, I prefer my women to be fully nude when having sex. If a woman doesn't want to go fully nude when having sex with me because she's cold or insecurity about her body, that means she doesn't like me. Well, the thing is, you know, you got to tell them that that's what you like, because sometimes the woman is, she's insecure about her body, you know what I'm saying, which is why she might not go fully nude. So, you know, the thing is that, you know, tell her, you know, what you wanted to make happen. And if she's with it, then she's going to, you know, make it happen and go down with it. You understand what I'm saying? But it's about you letting her know what you want. And then sometimes a woman might tell you, oh, I just, you know, I don't feel sexy and blah, blah, blah. And then you reassure her that you think she is sexy.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's what it is. We got any more questions? Hold on, here we go. What do you do when you get bored of smashing your girl? Is that leadership issue? Is still enjoyable, just not exciting? What do you mean? What do you do when you get bored of smashing your girl?
and how is it still enjoyable but not no? Right. I don't understand that. If it's enjoyable, then just enjoy it. Like, why does it have to be exciting?
That's crazy.
Oh, that's weird to me. You probably need to call in George Ramos.
That's crazy. But yeah, guys, call in. Call-in number is 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. So call in. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to your question. So guys, set us up. We got like maybe 20 minutes left. So make that happen. But yeah, man, and going back to the title, man, is that you got to deal with women on your terms at all times.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying? Yes, at all times. And so what happens is that when you're not dealing with women on your terms, what's going to happen is that you're going to get into a lot of situations that you don't like or don't want to happen because you are going in her direction And then you're going to be frustrated at the end of the day because you are following her and doing the things how she wanted to do it. And so the problem is that when you were out here doing what you do and you're making things happen the way you want it to happen, then you're going to attract women who are feeling you and are really about what you're about. And then they're going to come through and do things your way. But check this out. Them doing things your way is because they're attracted to you, but also they're doing it because it benefits them. So a lot of times what happens is that if you're following a woman and you're doing things her way, a lot of times it's just to benefit her. You feel what I'm saying? And then the thing is that if you are, continuing to do this, you're just going to attract more and more women who are going to be doing things or trying to make things happen just to benefit them and using you as somebody to make shit happen in that way. Do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
So you got to be careful, with that type of stuff. You feel what I'm saying? This says, how do I get out of my own way and thoughts with women and take action? I'll be honest, I worry about being judged. Well, again, this is why you got to have your masculine identity. You're worried about being judged because you still care about what people think about you. And when you care about what people think about you, then it's going to affect how you move out here. So you're not moving with authenticity. You're not actually doing the things you really want to do. And you're just basically moving and shaking based on, what other people are saying and doing. You feel what I'm saying? You're not actually being you. You feel what I mean? It's crazy. So guys, call up 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300 is the number. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys get that shit cracking and get it going. If you want to call up. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to your question. You feel me? Man. So this says, y'all ever coming back to NYC? Yeah, I live in NYC. So
he must mean like doing another
event. Sometime in the future, we'll see what's popping off.
Right.
It says, what do you do when you get bored of smashing your girl? Is that a leadership issue? It's still enjoyable. Oh yeah, we just did that one. My bad. But even with this, man, it's like I want you to call in because I want to see what you're like talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is this, a lot of times what happens is see, the reason why you'll get bored with smashing your girl, unfortunately, is because some of y'all are monogamous. I mean, let's so what happens is that, your girl is the only one you're smashing. And then so sometimes even when it comes to you interacting with your girl is sometimes on some, I don't feel like it. And, I'm in the mood. Can we do it the next day? What, like that type of stuff happens. Or you're in situations where, you made your girl too quick. So you kind of were only with her for sex. You understand what I'm saying?
George needs to call in.
Like that, yeah, because I got to ask him some questions. You know what I'm saying? I definitely got to ask him some questions. So call in and we could make that happen. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So guys, call in 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300 is the number. So this says, do you think Pornhub affects our game when we're out here in these streets trying to make something happen? No. I mean, this is the thing. If you're the type of person who's using porn for coping, or you're the type of person who's basically, doing shit as far as in a sense of, well, I don't want to go out and talk to women. I'm scared to talk to women. So all I do is watch porn and jerk off all day. Then that's one thing. But, if you're, just use porn just to, do what you do and you keep it moving and you also are out here doing what you do with women in general, then you should be good. You understand what I'm saying? Like all that stuff is not going to affect it unless you're the type of person who allows things like that to affect you. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta, get a handle on that or else, you're going to be able to use it.
you see, again, all these external things that you're trying to pass off excuses of your own weakness.
Mm-hmm.
Porn don't do nothing to nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Porn doesn't do anything to anyone. It is you being weak, and you're not making things happen in these streets. You.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not you're and if it is affecting your game, you're letting it affect your game.
Right.
It's still you.
Mm-hmm.
Stop hating on porn. I'm tired of y'all niggas.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Porn ain't did nothing to nobody.
Right.
If you know you having a weak ass addictive personality, then just don't click on it.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch ass nigga, weak ass motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Stay y'all niggas, man. because if you was getting pussy, you wouldn't have nothing bad to say about porn.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But because you watching porn and you starting to develop a crutch for that shit, a weakness for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're in your mind, you're creating an excuse to not go out and talk to women.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's porn's fault. No, it's your fault.
Right.
It's your fucking fault.
Mm-hmm.
Like, guns are bad. Drugs are bad.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. No, you're bad. Ain't nothing wrong with guns and drugs.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with porn. Ain't nothing wrong with women.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with you.
Right.
Fix yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start there. Before we start worrying about Pornhub and this and that, fix your fucking self. Let's do that first. If we could do that, then we could talk.
Right. Right. Exactly.
Man, y'all niggas, leave porn alone, man. Porn ain't nothing wrong with porn.
Mm-hmm.
Goddamn thing.
That's what happens out here with these guys, man. I don't know. They always want to blame some other shit. It says, when you're in a position of realizing all of them to go to know women, what some revelations does that show you about yourself and some light when going forward to building a new roster? What is he saying? Are you understand?
All right, let me see. When you're in a position of releasing all of them. Okay, so he said when you're going down to 0 bitches, okay? All right. What some revelation does that show you about yourself and some light?
Mm-hmm.
So basically saying when you go down to no bitches, what are some things that you should learn about yourself before you start bringing in new bitches? That's what I'm getting from the story or from the question.
Yeah. So the thing is this, man, is that one of the things that you guys got to understand about this game is that women are very unpredictable. You understand what I'm saying? So you can't, this is why we say the game isn't about women, because when you make the game about women, you're going to be frustrated. You're going to get, annoyed. It's all these things, because what happens is that women don't honor commitments. Ironic, because they want you to commit to them and be in a commitment with them, which is ironic.
You don't find that suspicious?
Exactly. But you got to understand, women don't honor commitments. And what I mean by that is that, a woman says she's going to do something, but she can never just do it. It depends on how she feels when it's time to be done. You know what I'm saying? And so the thing is that can be a thing where it's, when you're interacting with women, that could cause her to do something that may make you need to charge it to the game, or make you say, you know what, I can't fuck with this chick no more, whatever it is, right? And so the thing is that when you go down to know women, what it does is that it shows you that you shouldn't necessarily be making it about women, but always making it about yourself. Because when you were in the situation with the woman, they had to go anyway. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I remember they had this saying that you catch them going. You know what I mean? It's like, so a lot of dudes want to catch them and keep them. And it's like, keep them there. And the thing is you have no control if they're going to stay. So what happens is that you could end up going down to 0 bitches. So meaning that you're never looking at a chick as a way to rest your head in the situation. You see what I'm saying?
Ain't no guarantees with a bitch.
Right. You see what I'm saying? So, because I'm telling you, man, it's like chicks, they will, and you this is why sometimes, for example, like you meet a girl, right? You meet a girl and you're like, you think the situation was cool. Like y'all was talking, flirting, y'all exchange numbers, and then you text her and she don't respond. Right? Or you set up, you go on a first date, the date was great, you're trying to see her again. Next thing you know, oh, I'm sorry, I can't make it. Someone came up and said blah, 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 and she's like being flaky. And you're like, what the fuck? Right? And so what happens is that these type of things happen all the fucking time. You understand? Exactly. You thought she was locked in, right? You feel what I'm saying? And so with women, it's as quick as the shit comes, it can go that quick. You understand what I'm saying? That's the thing. So this is why, even for example, when it comes to having a woman long term, this is why you got to vet her. You understand what I'm saying? This is why, I don't believe in being friends with women. You understand? Because it's like, I'm not going to give a woman non-sexual time, energy, and attention just because. You understand what I'm saying? Just for her to use me up for my energy. You see what I mean? Because what happens is that the fact that women are flaky, fickle, and all over the place, that means that they have to earn the time, energy, and attention and dick that they get from you. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
So when you go down to 0 bitches, that's the realization. But like, you know what? Now that I'm sitting with myself and seeing what it is and seeing that I had to charge them, which is why I'm down at 0 chicks, then that reinforces, right, how much I have to stand in my shit, because no matter what, it can still go down to 0 bitches. So why would I switch up, change, do all this other stuff for the woman when at the same time you do all these things and it still can go down to 0 bitches?
Still could go down to 0.
You know what I'm saying? So why would I spend an hour and a half talking to some chick, or 2 hours, 3 hours trying to pass her shit tests? Still going down to 0 bitches. Why would I do the things and take her out to dinner, spend all that money, do all this other extra shit when it can go down to 0 bitches? You see what I'm saying? Why do that? It doesn't make any sense. So if it goes down to 0 chicks, at least I was doing what I wanted to do. At least I was doing things on my terms. At least I was doing things the way I wanted to do it, so that when I do interact with women who are about it, right, they'll just be about it.
That's it. That's all I need. Just be about it, bitch.
You know what I'm saying? And that is it. So that's really how you got to look at it. Because the thing is this, is that if you are trying to bank on the consistency of a woman, you're finished. You know what I'm saying? You are finished. Because this is the thing. You need to go from this. This is how you got to go from. You should go from, man, yo, this chick flaking, yo, this chick flaked on me, blah, blah, blah. You need to go from that to, you look at your phone, the chick flaking, you be like, all right, whatever, and then you just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to go from that anger to it is what it is. Like, I already understood this. It's nothing.
Acceptance and peace.
Exactly.
Another way that you are the closest thing to God. You gotta forgive these bitches because they know not what they do.
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact.
And in some cases, I've already forgiven you.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Why? Just like how they say that all people on all of us in this reality, we're all sinners.
Mm-hmm.
I already forgive you because you're a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I already know.
Right.
Like, guys, this again, shout out to Boss Mac, man. Because he says, you chilling in the crib, the devil busts up through the floor. You supposed to act like you was expecting the shit.
Right.
Guys, at this point of the game, I mean, and many of you still got to get to this point because you have no experience, and that's okay. I understand. But once you have a certain level of experience with females, yo, you're not even supposed to get mad no more.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Because they, like whatever the fuck they're doing, it's like, oh, that's what women do.
Right.
Like I almost expected it.
Right.
And if you expect a bitch to disappoint you, if you expect a woman to fall short of the grace of God, that means forgiveness is built in.
Exactly.
Because I already know you're a sinner.
And then you got to just treat them accordingly.
Yeah.
Because like, yo, it's funny because whenever, like, for example, like if let's say I'm supposed to see a chick and she hit me up and she flake and then she says some stupid shit like, oh, I'm feeling sick or under the weather or whatever. I never believe them or whatever. But either way, like all I text them, feel better. And they're charged. Like they're already charged. Like that's literally like, I will never talk to this woman ever again unless she hits me up and maybe I'll see what's going on. Exactly. But she's actually like, she's charged. Like there's no like checking up on her and seeing if we could get together next week. No, it's like, okay, we're done. Right? Because what happens is that in order for the woman to get the benefit, she has to be consistent and cooperate. When she's flaking, that's not a loss for me. You understand what I'm saying? That's what you guys gotta understand. You guys gotta understand that. That's not a loss for me. What you gotta understand is when she flakes, it's a loss for her. When she comes through, it's a gain for her. That's what you gotta understand. So that's what, and that's the realization you come to when you have this game. You're like, wait a second. So, because before you were frustrated because you were looking at it like it was a benefit for you for her to be there.
Right.
No. Oh God, like, oh my God, if she would have came, it would have changed my life. And no, you know what I'm saying?
And let me take that a little bit further, Lucario. See, a lot of you cats, right? You set up a date.
Mm-hmm.
And then you even take our advice. Because we tell you, make sure that if you set up a date or you invite a woman out, make sure it's to a place that you already like.
Mm-hmm.
So you always got a backup plan.
Right.
Well, guess what? The bitch showing up was the backup plan.
Exactly right. Exactly.
The female is always plan B. Plan A is you having a good fucking time anyway.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You were always plan A.
Right.
Your masculine identity, you going out to the steakhouse or to the bar to chill, enjoy yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You were always plan A.
Right.
And the female, the bitch, the date, whatever, was always plan B.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you ever get it twisted.
Right.
Oh yeah, I hit her. We matched on the dating app and I set it up and I was just nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You should already have it in your mind what you doing that night with or without.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
She was always plan B.
That's a fact.
She just showed up and I was like, all right, I did promise her a drink. So let's go.
We're doing this. Right. Exactly.
That's what y'all like. This is the shit. Y'all don't understand how the game is so much not about females.
Mm-hmm.
When you set up a date, that's plan B.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Whether or not she shows up, I'm doing me.
Right, because the thing is, you're supposed to see. Here's the thing: you got to get to the point where you're fitting a woman in to your schedule. That's already like so. What I'm saying is this, right? There's times where you say, okay, I'm doing something already, and I'm gonna fit her into the something that I would be doing already. So, like, even if you say, oh, I'm going to get this drink at this place, that's a place you already get drinks at anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're just like, hey, come through over here where I'm already at, and it will make it happen. Right? So if you don't show up, shit is still going down, whether I do that or do this or do something else. Or you see what I mean? Like, things are still gonna go down.
Shout out to K-Zag, because he says this all the time. He's like, he don't even really do like online dates and certain other shit like that. And he really invites bitches out to shit that he was already doing.
Right.
Like that's shout out to K-Zag. He was saying that on on the Manhood is a Skill Set show this past Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, I don't even really set up dates like that. I really invite them out.
Right.
I'd be like, yo, I'm a be at this spot.
Mm-hmm.
Come through at about 8 p.m. If you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Come join me at about 8 p.m. because I was good. Bro, guys, the women are always plan B.
Mm-hmm.
The women are plan B. Remember that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? You are always plan A. Right. You enjoying yourself, you being at peace, you understanding the happiness and the joy and the peace that comes with the expression of your masculine identity. That's always the primary plan.
Right.
The woman coming through and getting the opportunity to get to know you and spend time with you, that's plan B.
Right. That's a fact.
Yeah, go ahead. You got it.
And this is the thing is that the problem is that when you make her the thing, when you make her plan A or make her everything, that's where the frustration comes in because you are banking on her. But see, the more that you understand yourself and you understand dealing with women, interacting with women, right? You understand how all over the place a woman is, which is why she can't ever be plan A. You see what I'm saying? Like she can't ever. This is why we tell you guys, like, yo, if you doing a date, have her come to you. Don't go and try to pick the woman up and and ask her what she wants to do for a date and
meet halfway and all that.
Yeah, all that stupid shit. It's like, nah, man. Listen, you come to where I'm at. Come to where what I'm doing. Come to where I'm being at. Come to where I'm living my life. Come to where I'm experiencing life, so you can experience it with me if you want to fuck with it. You understand what I'm saying? But the problem is that what you guys do is you will go out of your way for the woman. You're like, oh, she bad. Let me find a really nice restaurant. Oh, she bad. Let me ask what she want to do and try to, you know what I'm saying?
Real quick. Shout out to Cameron. I think he did a podcast or a video clip in the beginning of the year. He was like, 2 places I'm not going this year.
Right.
Is out of my way and above and beyond. He was like, I'm just.
I fucks with that heavy. That's what I'm saying. If that's what I'm saying, bro. This shit, bro, the shit is simple. It's like, yo, this is what I want to do. You either with it or you not. That's it. We don't got to go through all of this extra stuff. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's real simple. It's a straight line. You tell the chick, hey, this is what it is. Come do the thing I'm telling you to do. And all she has to do is do it. You understand? Do it. Now, if she's not going to do it or not willing to do it, or she's coming up with some excuse or some other shit going on, all that's telling you is she's not really trying to do it.
That's it.
Because if she was really trying to do it, she would just do it.
And all you got to do is say,
bless that bitch.
And move on.
Move on.
Move on. We good. Because again, I was always plan A.
Right.
Me enjoying what I was about to do was always plan A.
Mm-hmm.
Your ass was always plan B.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. That's a fact. That's a fucking fact right there. Man. All right. So let me see what these last questions and we gonna wrap it up. So it says, when you're looking for qualified help to support the demand of business, is it best to show them the vision of your game or to just instruct them on what you need of them? Wait, we know qualified support for the demand of your business. Well, this is the thing. You shouldn't be really putting a woman into your business until she's been properly vetted and really is like on your team and shit. Like,
I think he's just talking about, because could he be talking about just business? Like just business?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. You need to call it. Are you talking about just business? Or are you talking about a chick that's your girl or a chick who could potentially be your girl and then putting her into the business? That's two different things. So I don't know.
Because in my opinion, if your employees don't need to necessarily see the vision of your game, they need to know you need to be able to trust them to follow your instruction first and foremost.
Mm-hmm.
Them actually understanding the vision of your game, that comes with being vetted. Because you vet even in business.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So them following your instructions efficiently, that's the most important part. Now, when they show consistency and a level of loyalty and they show up and you see, okay, yo, this person always shows up on time. They always ready to work. They follow my instructions.
Right.
Maybe you could give them the vision of your game, for them to, especially if you're trying to if it's an employee that you're trying to promote to another position where they have more responsibility, maybe.
Right.
Yeah, if we just talking about business and you talking about being an entrepreneur or something, and you trying to get employees, you need to know that they know how to 100% follow your instruction. That's what you need to focus on before you start to give them the vision of your game. Not to mention, the vision of your game might include company secrets and certain other things that need disclosure agreements and all that other shit. So you don't need them knowing all the details of the vision.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So because you might have intellectual property that needs to be exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to let everybody know the vision of your game. Make sure they know how to follow instructions first. That's the most important part.
Facts. All right, last question here. How do the quiet guys get all the women? What's the secret? What? No, y'all niggas be just saying shit.
That's why the Chiefs ain't in the fucking playoffs, nigga. Like,
what are you talking about? The quiet guys get all the women. That's wild. That's not true. But anyway, so guys, listen, man, we about to wrap this shit up. Make sure you guys go to shoplucario.com, badboymembership.com, masculineidentitymembership.com, and cunninghamelements.com. You feel what I'm saying? Anything else you want to say, Miles, before we wrap it up?
Yeah. I'm looking through YouTube. Shout out to Myron. This nigga went to Michigan out in the cold doing these outdoor fucking debates and shit.
Oh my God.
Shout out to Myron. This nigga
is wild.
Stop, bro.
That nigga's wild.
Oh man, but anyway, yeah, man, guys, go to Cunningham Elements, man. It's still, speaking of being cold outside, it's still shea butter season, guys. Order your shea butter and go to Cunningham Elements and order your shea butter, man. Appreciate y'all. And what else? Remember, look out for Steve at Lucario tomorrow. And also, if for you guys who appreciate the Money Game Show, make sure you check us out at 3 p.m. on the Lucario Motivation channel. All right.
All right, so that's pretty much it, guys. We out of here, and we will highlight y'all later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone. We out. These hoes fucking with their nose and their lips, and they go around thinking that they hot shit. They cutting up their whole face, new tits look fake. Bitch, you need to stop it. You're getting Botox, trying to look young sounds fun until it's not it. You think you look better think again, because bitch, you are not lit. What the fuck's this about? You're so fucked and I doubt you don't even realize you don't look human. Lip injections look like you got punched in the mouth. That's that self-hate shit. That's what you do when you think you ain't shit. Only the real relate with. What I say, haters hate, I say this. Fuck that fake shit. Fake ass, fake tits, fake lips, fake that, fake this. I want a real bitch. 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 I want that real shit. Why are y'all so drastic? Your body is plastic, your mental is that sick. Not being dramatic, but one wrong move and you'll be in the casket. Y'all in a place where I can't be in. I'm a champion. I love myself. I'm happy in the skin I'm in. Why you wanna be in the skin of a Kardashian? Even these males want a facelift. They wanna be like a fake bitch. They wanna fake it till they make it. The fake call me a hater, but the only thing I hate is fakeness. That's the self-hate shit. That's what you do when you think you ain't shit. Only the real relate with. What I say, haters hate, I say this. Fuck that fake shit. Fake ass, fake tits, fake lips, fake that, fake this. I want a real bitch. 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 I want that real shit. Fuck that fake shit. Fake ass, fake tits, fake lips, fake that, fake this. I want a real bitch. 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 I want the real shit.